Good morning, Rock Springs Middle School, home of the greatest faculty, staff, student body in the state of Tennessee. Today is Thursday, and before announcements, we will pause for a moment of silence. Thank you. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, guys. You can be seated. Hey, go ahead. Y'all's announcements.
Attention students interested in joining the bowling team. Conditioning for the team will start this Thursday, January 10th, and Tuesday, January 15th at the Smyrna Bowling Center from 4 to 5. Tryouts will be January 22nd. All information needs to be submitted to Dragonfly before the tryouts on the 22nd. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Strotter in room 605 or Ms. New in room 202.
Students interested in participating in the new journalism club should see Ms. Hanahan in room 809 by Friday, January 11th to pick up an application and information package. We will be studying the basics of journalism, including interviewing, reporting, photojournalism, and editing and publishing a newspaper.
All right, guys, and so some of you probably remember last year when we did our book talks on the announcements, and so we are kicking that back off in the spring semester. That will lead us into our library March Madness competition, and so you will see that on announcements coming up prior to March, where we have a bracket and we have that March Madness competition with books, and so Ms. Harper will be explaining that. Or myself will be explaining that, just like we did last year. So leading up to that, teachers are going to do book talks and students are going to do book talks. So I'm going to start us off. This is a book that I continue to go back to. Read it several times. I know some of you have some of those books that you continue to go back to and reread. And so this is one of those. It's called Heart of Coach. And I just always feel, for me, I'm always a coach. Coaching teachers, coaching students, coaching my own children. And so it's The Heart of Coach. Great book. Some coaches here in the school have read this book. And this book I want to highlight a few things of this book. And one, it talks about priorities. And so for you guys, priorities, your schoolwork needs to be a priority. Making sure that you turn in your work on time, that you don't have missing assignments or anything. Commitment. Making sure that you're committed to what you are working on. Committed to your school, committed to your athletics, committed to your family. Just being committed to what you're committed to. 110% at all times. Giving all of your effort in what you do. Making the right choices. Remember, we talk about rock expectations. Respect everyone. Observe safety. Choose responsibility and keep focused. That talks about making the right choices. And in those rock expectations, and in this book, it talks about leading by example. We're constantly talking to our students to lead by example. Do what is right. Keeping your hands to yourself in the hallways. Walking to and from lunch. Picking up after yourself at lunch. If you see trash on the floor, pick it up. You see me all the time in the hallways doing that. That's leading by examples. Set goals. It talks about setting goals. Right now, we're starting our spring semester. We're 3 days into it. Set goals for yourself. If you got a B last 9 weeks in a grade, set a goal to get an A. Set that goal to turn in your work on time. Set that goal of getting a higher grade than you did the last 9 weeks. And then the last thing that this book talks about is starting a new day. Forget about the past. You can't do anything about it. Moving forward and start today as a fresh new day. And you can do it. Set those goals. Start the day fresh. Be committed. Concentrate on those priorities, making right choices, and giving 110% at all times. So that's kind of my book talk called Heart of the Coach. If you ever want to read it, I've got it in my office. Great book. And we're looking forward to all the book talks that we will be having this semester. Guys, I hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.